Hi, I'm Aria. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. One click from you means more stories can be shared. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers and make a difference. Let's begin. Growing up with my sister Vanessa was always complicated. She's 2 years older, and our parents, Diane and Robert, have always treated us differently. I'm not saying they don't love me, but there's always been this weird competition thing going on. Aria, could you please wear something a little less eye-catching to the bridal shower? Vanessa asked me last month. It's kind of my special time. I'd shown up in just jeans and a sweater, nothing fancy. But that's how it's always been. If I get attention, Vanessa gets upset. Now her wedding is tomorrow and I should be excited. I am excited. Despite everything, she's still my sister. I've been growing my hair out for years. It falls to the middle of my back, warm brown with natural highlights. It's probably my favorite feature. You're going to look so beautiful tomorrow, Mom said tonight. But something in her eyes didn't match her smile. Not as beautiful as Vanessa, obviously, Dad added quickly. It's her big day. I rolled my eyes. Guys, I'm not trying to compete with the bride. I just want to be a good bridesmaid. Vanessa snickered. Just don't flip your hair around like you always do when guys are watching. I don't do that. Girls, enough, Mom interrupted. Everyone needs rest before tomorrow. I went to bed early, exhausted from all the pre-wedding stress. My hair spread across the pillow as I drifted off, thinking about tomorrow's events. The scream that came out of my mouth the next morning woke the entire house. Standing in front of my bathroom mirror, I couldn't comprehend what I was seeing. My beautiful long hair was gone, chopped unevenly at chin length, with some patches even shorter. What's wrong? Dad rushed in, then stopped cold when he saw me. My hair! What happened to my hair? I was hyperventilating. Mom appeared in the doorway, and the look on her face told me everything. Not shock, not surprise, just awkward guilt. You did this? I whispered. Aria, honey, try to understand. Understand what? That you cut my hair while I was sleeping? Dad cleared his throat. It was getting a bit out of hand. We just thought. You thought what? That I needed a haircut at midnight before my sister's wedding? Vanessa appeared behind them, trying to hide a smirk. It actually looks kind of cute. That's when it clicked. I saw the three of them standing there, a united front. You didn't want me to look pretty at the wedding? I said slowly. You were afraid I'd… What? Steal Vanessa's thunder by having long hair? Don't be dramatic, Mom sighed. We just didn't want you to be… distracting. It's not your day. I felt sick. The people who were supposed to love me had violated me while I slept, all to make sure I didn't accidentally look too attractive at my sister's wedding. Get out, I whispered, tears streaming down my face. Get out of my room right now. As they left, I caught Vanessa's satisfied smile, and in that moment, something inside me hardened. This wasn't just about hair anymore. I slammed my bedroom door and frantically tried to fix the disaster on my head. My phone buzzed with a text from Vanessa. Mom's got a wig for you. Be ready in 30. When I finally came downstairs, Mom was waiting with a box. This should help, she said, pulling out a frizzy, auburn-colored monstrosity. It's similar to your natural color. Are you kidding me? This looks nothing like my hair. I held the synthetic mess up. It's not even the right color. Dad stepped in. Aria, please. We need to leave for the church in an hour. Why did you do this? Just tell me the truth. Mom sighed. Vanessa was… concerned. Concerned about what? My hair? Look, your sister's been planning this day her whole life. She just wanted to be the center of attention for once. For once? Are you serious right now? Dad fidgeted with his tie. You know how you tend to… stand out. Vanessa felt you might draw attention away from her. So she asked you to assault me in my sleep? And you just went along with it? Don't be so dramatic, Mom snapped. It's just hair. It'll grow back. I tried the wig on. It sat awkwardly, too big in some places, too tight in others. I look ridiculous. You look fine, Mom insisted. Now hurry up. The ceremony was torture. I stood beside my sister, sweating under the itchy wig, feeling everyone's curious stares. Vanessa beamed as she exchanged vows with Marcus, who kept glancing at me with confusion. At the reception, I escaped to the bathroom to adjust the monstrosity on my head. When I came out, I overheard Vanessa talking to her bridesmaids near the bar. "Did you see Aria's hair? Mom did exactly what I asked," she laughed. "I told her Aria would try to upstage me, so we took care of it while she was sleeping." "You cut her hair while she was asleep?" one bridesmaid gasped. "Well, Mom did the actual cutting. I just suggested it. Aria's always been the pretty one, according to everyone. Not today." I felt sick. The bridesmaids laughed uncomfortably as Vanessa continued. "And that wig! It's actually one Mom found in the attic from some Halloween party years ago. I knew it would look terrible." I stepped back, bumping into someone. "Sorry about that," a woman said, steadying me. "I'm Elena, the wedding planner. Are you all right? You look upset." "I'm fine," I muttered. "That wig is bothering you, isn't it? I could help adjust it." "It's not just the wig," I found myself saying. "My family cut my hair while I was asleep last night." Elena's eyes widened. "They did what?" I pulled her into a quiet corner and told her everything. "That's horrible. Has this kind of thing happened before?" Now that I think about it, yeah. When I got asked to prom by the guy Vanessa liked, my dress mysteriously got bleach stains. When I made the volleyball team and Vanessa didn't, my uniform disappeared the day of the first game. "And your parents enable this behavior?" "They always have. They think Vanessa needs the boost and I'll be fine no matter what." Elena handed me her card. "Call me tomorrow. No one deserves to be treated this way by their own family." As I watched Vanessa dancing with Marcus, laughing with our parents, I felt something shift inside me. The hurt was still there, but now it was hardening into something else. Something cold and determined. "They're not getting away with this," I whispered. "Not this time." 3 days after the wedding, I met Elena at a coffee shop downtown. I'd tried styling my choppy hair, but nothing helped. "You actually don't look bad with short hair," Elena said. "We just need a professional to even it out." "Thanks, but I'm more focused on making my family pay for what they did." "I might have some information that could help." Elena leaned forward. "I overheard something at the wedding reception. Your sister was on her phone in the hallway arguing with someone named Jake." "Jake? That's her ex-boyfriend from college." "Well, from what I heard, he's not exactly an ex anymore. They were discussing meeting up at some hotel." My jaw dropped. "Are you serious? She's cheating on Marcus already?" "Seems that way. And there's more. As the wedding planner, I had access to your sister's phone for coordination purposes. I saw texts between them. Definitely not appropriate for a newlywed." "Did you take screenshots?" "Better." Elena slid her phone across the table. "I recorded their conversation at the reception when I realized what was happening." I listened to the recording. Vanessa's voice was unmistakable. "Jake, I told you not to call during the wedding. Marcus doesn't suspect anything. Yes, I'm still meeting you next Thursday at the usual place." "This is perfect," I whispered. The next day, I got my hair fixed by Elena's stylist friend. The new pixie cut actually looked good, which gave me the confidence to confront Vanessa, who had just returned from her honeymoon. I showed up at her new apartment unannounced. "What are you doing here?" Vanessa asked, not inviting me in. "We need to talk about what you did to my hair." She rolled her eyes. "Are you still whining about that? It's just hair. You had Mom cut it while I was sleeping." "So what? You always get all the attention with your perfect hair and perfect face. For once, I wanted the spotlight." "That's seriously messed up, Vanessa." "Whatever. You've always been Dad's favorite anyway. Do you know how many times I've heard, 'Why can't you be more like Aria?' My entire life has been in your shadow." "That's not true. Mom and Dad have always favored you. Please. They only do what I ask because they feel sorry for me. They know you're the golden child." I shook my head. "Is that why you're already cheating on Marcus with Jake?" Her face went white. "What are you talking about?" "I know everything, Vanessa, and I have proof." "You wouldn't dare tell Marcus." "Wouldn't I? After what you did to me. If you ruin my marriage, I'll make sure Mom and Dad never speak to you again. I laughed. You think that's a threat? After what you all did? That weekend, I set my trap. I created a fake social media account and messaged Marcus, asking if he'd meet me to discuss something important about Vanessa. Then I gathered all my evidence: photos of my hair before and after, the recording of Vanessa with Jake, and screenshots of texts Elena had collected. They're going to regret ever messing with me, I told myself, preparing for the family dinner celebrating Vanessa and Marcus's return. Every last one of them. I arrived at my parents' house for the welcome back dinner with a folder tucked under my arm and my new pixie cut styled perfectly. Elena had dropped me off, promising to pick me up after. What happened to your hair? Aunt Kathy gasped when I walked in. Funny you should ask. I've got quite the story to tell. Mom rushed over. Aria, don't you look lovely? Let's not dwell on haircuts. Actually, I'd love to share what happened with my hair. I pulled out my phone, bringing up before and after photos. This is what happened while I was sleeping the night before Vanessa's wedding. The room went silent as I passed my phone around. Someone cut your hair while you were asleep? Uncle Jim looked shocked. Not someone, Mom did, on Vanessa's instructions. Dad stepped forward. Now, Aria, that's not exactly... It's exactly what happened. They didn't want me looking too pretty at precious Vanessa's wedding. Vanessa laughed nervously. She's being dramatic. It was just a little trim that got out of hand. A trim? I pulled out printed screenshots of texts between Mom and Vanessa. These messages say otherwise. Make sure you cut it really short so she can't fix it. That's what you wrote, Vanessa. Marcus took the printouts. You planned this? It's not what it looks like, Vanessa stammered. And that's not all, I continued. While Vanessa was busy ensuring I wouldn't outshine her at the wedding, she was also busy with her ex-boyfriend, Jake. The color drained from Vanessa's face. I pulled out my phone again and played the recording. Marcus stood up, his face hardening. You've been seeing Jake this whole time? I can explain. She was with him last Thursday, I added. At the Parkview Hotel, room 312. I have the receipt with her signature. Mom tried to salvage the situation. Aria, that's enough. Why are you trying to ruin your sister's life? Why did you ruin my trust? You violated me while I was sleeping. It was just hair, Dad shouted. Just hair? Would you say that if someone cut yours without permission? This isn't about hair. It's about respect, which none of you have shown me. Aunt Kathy put her arm around me. I had no idea they treated you this way. Marcus gathered his jacket. I've heard enough. Vanessa, we're done. Marcus, please, Vanessa cried, following him out. Mom turned on me. Are you happy now? You've destroyed your sister's marriage. No, she destroyed it herself, just like you destroyed my trust. You need to apologize to your sister right now, Dad demanded. I'm not apologizing for exposing the truth. I'm done being your family's punching bag. I walked out, ignoring their calls to come back. Elena was waiting outside. 6 months later, my life is completely different. I moved to a new city, got a promotion at work, and my pixie cut has become my signature style. Vanessa and Marcus are divorcing, and our extended family has largely distanced themselves from my parents after learning the full story. Mom called yesterday, another attempt at reconciliation. We miss you, Aria. Can't we put this behind us? Some things can't be undone. Some trust can't be rebuilt. But we're family. Family doesn't hurt each other on purpose. I've found people who actually care about me. That's my family now. I hung up, feeling lighter than I had in years. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just exposing the truth. It's living well without toxic people weighing you down. Do you think Aria was right to reject all attempts at reconciliation from her family? Or should blood relatives always get a second chance no matter what they've done? Would you have handled it differently? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective matters to our community. If you enjoyed this revenge story, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more stories like this one. Each subscription helps us create more content you'll love. Thanks for watching.